Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. On the hill here today, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's a little high.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Smoked on the ground to second. One out in the top of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. That one fouled off.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Fought off foul. One-two now. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One out, runner at second. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at second here, one gone.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Corbin goes down on strikes. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second, two down.
One and one.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air to left center, Nootbaar. And that is that. One left for Arizona. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carroll puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Mason Wynn, batting with one down, takes a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Just missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a pitch. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Wynn, the base runner at first with one out. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. Gurriel sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here's Contreras now. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left, Perdomo. They take the force out, and that's the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Gray back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounder might be 2. Donovan for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Adrian Del Castillo. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the
1-0.
amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
No score here in the second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Now up next for Arizona, Tyler Locklear. Out in front and foul to the left side. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside.
One strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. Stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Cole's pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses. And a count 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed. Gallen. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Just missing there, and it's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Marte going after it. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Victor Scott.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Grounds one to short. And he'll be safe at first. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Outside low. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that's a little bit high. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Flying to left his first time. And a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And misses inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's towards center. Thomas under it. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. That clips the corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Alek Thomas.
So digging in, Alek Thomas. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Scott settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a foul straight back. Perdomo, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for
Bryce
Arizona.
Jarvis into the game.
Number 40, Bryce Jarvis.
And up to hit is
Leading off
Wilson
with a
Contreras. He's 0
First
for
baseman,
1.
Wilson Contreras.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got...
Oh, that got him.
That ball got him right there.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right down the chute, and that is strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. Arenado off of first with 2 away. And ball 1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. New inning getting started. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. There's a strike.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, short work to sit in the pack and to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Carroll stands in now and watches strike 1. The D-backs down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outside.
1-0.
That's in there, and a count 1-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one
3 balls,
just
2 strikes.
misses. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Scott hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
So a man aboard. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks, and he's already singled in this game. And that's too high.
Upstairs.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. Sends it across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off for the
4th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 2.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, nobody out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott reached on an infield single his first time. That one's
Ball 1.
upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third, and he held up. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So the lineup flips over. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
One ball.
In the dirt. Pajes into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Man on second, 2 down. The other way, and that's just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Pajes at second with 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Cards leave 1. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. Gray back to work. Up the middle. Fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo will hit next. Struck out looking his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Tyler Locklear.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Tyler Locklear. Ball 1 there. And that's outside.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one's in there, and the count's full.
Count is 3-2.
Ripped to right. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, center fielder Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One left for Arizona. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Number 67. Now the left fielder,
Leading off
Lars
for the
Nootbaar.
Cardinals.
0 for
Left
2
fielder,
in this one.
Lars Nootbaar.
Foul ball.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman Wilson.
Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. Outside with a breaking ball. Activity in the bullpen. Number 55. A rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. Beeks warming up as well. Swings through that one.
They just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's down and in. Right back to him on the mound. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
2 down, bases empty. Nolan Arenado digs in now. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas sizing it up. And that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That one missing inside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Carroll in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
And next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Just missed. Slapped foul. On the inside corner for a strike.
2-2 down.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Pages in the box now. No balls and a strike. Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Gets the outside corner with that one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two outs. This one chopped up the middle. Perdomo whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 4-0.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien.
Number 55.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Arizona. Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That clips the corner.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Blaze Alexander.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's too low, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez up and throwing. King getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Alexander checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. This could end it.